Am I the asshole for telling a persistent old lady to leave us alone? My wife, my daughter, and I were just trying to enjoy a quiet, peaceful breakfast at McDonald's early this morning. Suddenly, a completely random elderly lady walked right up to our table and stood over us without saying a word. She was holding a brown envelope and after a few minutes, asked if we wanted to donate to charity. I responded as politely as possible to explain that I only had my digital payment card on me today. I also mentioned that I already donate a significant amount every Christmas in sweet memory of my beloved grandmother. I thought that would be the end of it, but that was just the beginning. The lady walked off to other tables, then came right back to us, begging for any loose change whatsoever. I calmly told her no a second time. Then she looked at me and insisted that I could just walk to the counter to get cash back. At that point, my patience was wearing thin. I told her, "Ma'am, my family and I are eating, as you can see. Can you please go on about your day?" She walked away again, but a few minutes later, she returned for the third time and started her pitch all over again. I completely snapped. I looked at her and yelled, "Lady, leave us the fuck alone!" But before I could even catch my breath, a woman from the next table shouted at me, saying I did not have to be an asshole. The entire restaurant turned around to look at me like I was the villain of the day. The woman at the next table kept glaring at me, muttering about how disrespectful the younger generations are to the elderly. Meanwhile, the old lady just shuffled away, making herself look as helpless as possible. I sat there, my blood boiling, looking at my daughter who was completely startled by the shouting. I felt so frustrated because I tried to be nice not just once, but twice. I even explained my personal connection to the charity just to be polite, but she completely refused to take no for an answer. She was literally harassing my family while we were trying to eat our food. My wife told me to just calm down and ignore the other customers, but the mood was completely ruined. We ended up packing our breakfast and leaving early. I know shouting at an old lady looks terrible from the outside, but people need to understand that boundaries exist for everyone, regardless of age. Am I really the bad guy for protecting my family's peace after being pushed to my absolute limit?